Welcome to Carlsbad's News Roundup, featuring the latest headlines from around the city. Motorists and neighbors will notice some new safety measures along La Costa Avenue, thanks to an action taken recently by the Carlsbad City Council. La Costa is a major east-west street in Carlsbad, but it's also home to neighbors whose driveways enter right onto the busy road. To help improve safety for everyone, the city installed warning signs near residential driveways and digital signs that tell drivers how fast they're going. The changes affect the 4-lane stretch of La Costa Avenue between Rancho Santa Fe Road and El Camino Real. In addition to these immediate steps, city staff are working with the community to consider a series of long-term measures to better balance the needs of motorists with the quality of life for those who live in the neighborhood.
Carlsbad's new safety training center is beginning to take shape. Construction began on the center last September, and since then, there's been a lot of activity.
The foundations and the underground wet utilities have been completed, and the 3 buildings that make up the safety training center are coming up out of the ground. It's the tallest of the buildings. The 5-story training tower is a place where officers and firefighters are going to be able to come in and practice real-life situations.
For the first time in Carlsbad, firefighters, police officers, utility workers, and other first responders will have the opportunity to train together. Until now, they had to travel to other cities and sometimes across the county to train, costing time and money.
The level of service within Carlsbad will obviously be enhanced because both departments, police department and fire department, get to train at even a more extensive and more involved way than we currently do, which is a benefit.
Having a center of this magnitude and this type of dynamic is really state of the art, and it's going to allow us to continue to provide a high level of service to our citizens.
I want to nail just inside the middle. This is the point.
Helping people, that's the best part.
We come together with all of our skills.
It's just a good feeling.
On an early Saturday morning, City of Carlsbad staff joined Habitat for Humanity to help build affordable housing at the Roosevelt Gardens condominiums.
Carlsbad's given so much to me, so it's a great opportunity for me to give back.
I've been very fortunate to have grown up here and raised my family here, and if I can help other people do that, it's a great day.
We've learned a lot. I've never done anything like roofing a building before.
The city has been working in partnership with Habitat for Humanity since 2008.
Operation Iraqi Freedom is over.
We're really going to be the last combat brigade leaving here.
It has the potential to be very harmful to those that are in our military.
Serious attempts to take down the content by taking us down as an organization.
I have a message for you to go back to the gate immediately.
You have large numbers of pedestrians in that area. We were lucky that it didn't detonate.
If we are to detect terrorists that are going to blow up airplanes and kill people, then we have to do something that prevents that.
People are just tired of being treated like criminals just for flying to visit family or friends.
No mosque, not here, not now, not ever.
As a citizen and as president, I believe that Muslims have the right to practice their religion as everyone else in this country.
Mr. President, that kind of atrocity at Ground Zero is mirrored by your inactivity to secure our borders.
Immigrants are not the main reason for all the problems the country's having.
The system is broken, and everybody knows it.
Racial profiling in this day of age will never be allowed in America's finest city.
Systemic racism.
College-educated individuals responsible for such a blatant and harmful act of racism, sexism, and hate.
With respect, sir, we drill hundreds of wells a year all around the world.
Yeah, I know, that's what's scaring me right now.
The oil that is leaking offshore, the oil that is coming onto our coast threatens more than just our wildlife, our fisheries, our coast. This oil literally threatens our way of life.
BP is responsible for this leak.
You need to go to jail.
First they said it was only 1,000 barrels, then they said it was 5,000 barrels. Now we're up to 100,000 barrels.
There's several hundred people who've reported sudden unexpected acceleration. It'd be hard to imagine that Toyota wouldn't have known about some aspect of the problem for a very long time.
I will do everything in my power to ensure that such a tragedy
never happen again.
People are without food, clean water, shelter, and they need supplies quickly.
Did I ever use yearly money for personal benefits? Absolutely not.
This is a catastrophe. I'm scared. This is not normal in this area.
Central Chile was devastated by the 8.8 magnitude earthquake.
They discover what was a bomb factory. This is the largest quantity of this type of explosives found in one location in the history of the United States here on U.S. soil.
He's very well dressed. He appears to be in his 70s.
The vessel is safe. However, it's unable to make way and will need to be towed.
Going forward, I'd say it's daunting, but California's always come back.
Americans don't see an economy in recovery. They see a White House seemingly incapable of getting people back to work.
For the first time in history, there will be 3 women serving on our nation's highest court.
There was a loud explosion, dozens of homes on fire, and there's speculation that it may be a high-pressure gas line.
Probably the worst accident that I've actually heard in off-road racing.
All of a sudden, the wheel just latched onto her and took her under.
We found no cancer excesses among children.
I am furious! These are our children! They're dying!
Human skeletal remains have been positively identified as being those of our missing 14-year-old Amber.
There is strong likelihood that we have found Chelsea.
You will remain in prison for the remainder of your life and will not be paroled. Is that your understanding?
Yes.
Known sexual predators are not curable.
We need to protect the children we have left.
Obviously, this is an extraordinary tragedy for everybody. For Officer Wilson's family, for the San Diego Police Department. You always knew Officer Wilson had your back.
He had a dream to participate in the Olympic Games. He trained hard, and he had this fatal accident. I have no words to say what we feel.
I can't put into words what it has meant to me to play in this city. I've always wore my emotions on my sleeve.
I came here to win the event. I just made way too many mistakes.
And Dempsey's denied again, and Donovan has scored! It's Iniesta, this is it! That's the goal! Watches the shot! Oh, it almost went in! And Duke is the king of the dance. Here it is. Struck him out! Jerome McGinley, Crosby scores! The gold medal to Canada! Takes it outside and takes it in. Boy, did they do that beautifully. Oh, throws it ahead. The Lakers repeat back-to-back titles. The LA Lakers, the 2010 NBA champions.